We're here today at one of the many parks that have been ravaged in Missouri by the problem and threat of wild boars. Now there are wild boars in over 20 counties throughout Missouri, and they're becoming a real problem to farmers and pedestrians who might get too close.
In order for this problem to be solved, we need to estimate the population of feral hogs for future years to come. But what intellectual discipline can we use to solve this problem?
Calculus.
Calculus?
Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your act, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
According to the conservation departments, the rate of change of the number of feral hogs per year is proportional directly to this formula, 650 minus NT.
In 2009, T equals 0 at the beginning of our research, the population was 300 feral hogs per county on average. In 2011, T equals 2 years past. The amount increased to 500 feral hogs per county. What we will be figuring out is what the population will be when 3 years has passed, which is the upcoming year, 2012.
Because the rate of change is directly proportional to this, you could rewrite it as the differential equation dn over dt equals k 650 minus n. Now we're going to write this in differential form.
Putting it in differential form, we're going to be separating the variables. This is coming under here. Leaving k dt on the right side.
So now we're going to start integrating. To do this, we're going to take the negative natural log of the absolute value of 650 minus n equals kt plus some constant. I'm going to call it constant 1. Now we're just going to multiply both sides by negative 1.
Referring back to the fact that the population is proportional to 650 minus nt, we're going to assume that n is less than 650. So we are going to get rid of our natural log by taking it to the other side. Using e. Now we will give ourselves a general solution for n. First we isolate it, bring over 650 minus and notice c sub 1 is no longer c sub 1, it is c because it is any constant.
Because n equals 300 in 2009, or when t equals 0, it's safe to conclude that c must equal 350. Plugging this in, we get n equals 650 minus 350 e to the negative kt.
Next, we're going to find k. Now we're going to do this by going back to when n equaled 500 feral hogs, and there were 2 years passed since 2009. So n equaled 500, while t equaled 2 years passed since our research began. Plugging these variables in, we come up with 500 equals 650 minus 350 E K times 2. Next we're going to isolate K by first bringing 650 over to the left side and dividing that by 350. So we come out with 3 over 7 equals E to the negative K 2. And this expression is going to simplify to K equals 0.236, and that is K.
Now that we found K, we're going to make a model for all years to come by plugging in K into the equation. The final step would be to plug in t equals 3 to find out what the population will be in 2012.
It's calculator time. Now, to type this into your calculator, you're going to type in 650 minus 350 times E caret, and the way you do that is by hitting second ln, and you'll see this. Now you type in, there'll be parentheses, negative 0.4326 times 3 and parentheses. And then when you hit enter, you will get 551.787533 and so on. And we rounded this off to 552.
In conclusion, in 2009, there were about 300 feral hogs per county. This means that T equals 0, since it's when we started, and N equals the number of feral hogs, which is 300. In 2011, there were about 500 feral hogs, so T equals 2 and N equals 500. When T equals 3 in 2012, we have predicted that there will be about 552 feral hogs.
The graph of our feral hog population growth, and as you can see here, it increases over time. We found that in the year 2009 we had a population of 300 feral pigs, and then in 2011 at 500. Now we predicted through calculation that in 2012 we'll have a population of 552, and the next year 2013 587, and the following year 608. If their population continues to grow, could they possibly take over the world?
Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your ass, let's do some math. Math, 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 math. 3 minus 4 is...
-1.
That's right.
Calculus!